Okay, so Lisa Frankenstein, directed by Zelda Williams, starring Katherine Newton and Cole Sprouse. This movie is a weird little movie. So I've been sitting on this movie for like a day now, and my first reaction when I came out of the theater was, I'm not sure how I feel about what I just watched. I'm not sure how I feel about the movie. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized, oh, this brought me back to like the old prime Tim Burton era, to like the 90s and 80s when he was busting out Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice. This feels a lot like that. You can see a lot of the inspiration Tim Burton had on Zelda Williams while she was making and writing this movie, and it felt a lot like Tim Burton, but she added her own personal season to it. Her identity is very much imprinted in what this movie is, and it's a lot of fun. Now, granted, I feel the movie was a bit too long for the type of story it was trying to tell. It's an hour and 40 minutes long. I seriously feel it should have been at least, like the longest it should have been, it was an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes at the most. A good 15 to 20 minutes of this movie could have been removed and it wouldn't have changed anything. There's some pacing issues, there's some character issues, there's some characters that are just really fucking dumb, that make the stupidest decision ever, and they see stuff right in their face and do nothing about it. But it's a fantasy, it's a comedy, so you kind of expect that to not be explained, but still, it kind of bothered me a little bit at the moment when I was watching the movie. I'm halfway through making this video, and I just realized there's nothing on that screen. There's supposed to be an image there. Let me fix that for you. There, I fixed it for you. This movie was written by Cody Diablo, the same writer that did Jennifer's Body, and apparently I heard this or read this somewhere, I don't remember. Apparently this and Jennifer's Body takes place in the same universe, which is inconsequential because this takes place in the 80s and Jennifer's Body takes place whenever that movie came out. That's good coffee. Now let's talk about the acting in this movie. The acting in this movie is pretty good. It's the standouts is Katherine Newton and Cole Sprouse. And Cole Sprouse says about 3 words in the entire movie. His performance is very silent, and that's great because you can see he could really try to stretch his physical comedy muscles, his facial acting muscles, and it was pretty good. I really enjoyed him throughout the movie, and Katherine Newton did an excellent job being the weirdo girl, nerdy girl turned into goth girl type of character, and she did really good. There's a lot of cool 80s music, and I love me some 80s music in movies, so I really enjoy that part of it. The set design and the aesthetic of the movie were really cool too. I think the only gripe I have about this movie is that it was too long for what the story was trying to tell. Took too long to get there. It was very predictable. Like, I could tell what was gonna happen, like from the halfway point. I could tell you what was gonna happen at the end, and with certain characters. Yeah, it's really predictable. If you have 2 neurons, I think you can tell what's gonna happen in this movie. But it's still enjoyable. Is this movie gonna win any Oscars? No, but it's a nice little. You can take your date to your movie and watch this. It's a cool movie. It's a nice movie. I think you'll enjoy it. If you like Tim Burton, I think you'll like this. Zelda Williams is off to a great start. If this is the type of movie she's gonna start making, I think she could be this generation's new Tim Burton if she just keeps going down this lane of weird, dark movies. And this is a PG-13 movie. There are some parts here that they were really pushing the PG-13. You could tell this. They didn't interfere a lot with what she was trying to do, and that's a cool sign. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on Lisa Frankenstein. Have you seen it? Please let me know down in the comments below. Remember to follow me on Instagram at caffeine.prince98. I don't have Twitter because it doesn't exist, and Facebook is for the memes. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.